Hey there folks, this is GreenXI. This is the green vlog for the 13th of the 11th 2013, and it has been a while once again. I will be making them more regular once I finished one of the two Let's Plays, whichever one finishes up first. I have a pretty good idea it'll be the Final Fantasy VI one. Speaking of that, I've got a load bulk recorded, so I'll be able to focus more on Mario Sunshine once I've done the last 10-ish episodes of Final Fantasy VI. I hope you're enjoying those two Let's Plays, by the way. I mean, Final Fantasy VI is a lot of effort for me right now. I'm putting in a lot of time and everything to practice and research and all that sort of crap, so we'll see how that turns out. As for Sunshine, it's quite an easy-going, short episodes Let's Play, where it's just a shining episode, which I quite like that format. It's something I haven't tried before. So, yeah. Once Final Fantasy VI finishes, I'll be getting more Mario Sunshine up per day instead of just one shine per day, which is like a 5-minute video, which isn't very much. So yes, there's that. But the main reason I wanted to make this vlog was to show off my t-shirt that came in the post today. And yeah, Festival of the Hunt. I love Final Fantasy IX so much, and I think people who don't know video games won't really understand the t-shirt, won't think that it's a video game t-shirt. That's what I'm thinking. Although I think it may be a bit borderline in that sense. Yeah. I really like it. It's quite soft and yeah. It wasn't too expensive either. I think it was $12 and it's by what's the packaging? I want to show these off because it's quite a bespoke item, as in it was made specifically, almost specifically for this purpose. I put the print on quite to request, you know, however many they need or whatever. And it's by the Yeti. What is it? The Yeti.com. There we go. Even the packaging that it came in was, yeah, like that. So I'm really liking the t-shirt. What else is there to talk about, really? I think that's just about it. Video games. What have I been playing lately? Quite a few varied games, actually, a varied amount. The main thing is Ace Attorney 5, the new one that came out on the 3DS not long ago. There are 5 cases of the different main protagonists from the different Ace Attorney games throughout the series, as well as a new one for this game. Her name is Athena. Ah, wow. She has this little widget thing that speaks what's on her mind. It's so funny. As well as that, it's a new concept where you read into the people's emotions to see if they're telling the truth or not through the court case, and that's something that is very different. It isn't used too much throughout the game, so it doesn't get overly done, but it's still fun to do. What else have we been playing? Luna, Silver Star Story, something like that, for the PSP. Yeah, so it's a remake of a really old game for, I think it was the SNES, or the PS1, or maybe both. But it's a really good old-fashioned standard JRPG, which I would love to Let's Play at some point if I could get my Vita to be recorded. If I knew how to do that, then I probably would Let's Play that, because I'm loving it so far. So far, I'm about 5 hours in. I've heard it's a pretty short JRPG, so it won't be too long either. Anyways, what else have I been playing? Wait, how far did I get now again? Because I stopped to go back to Ace Attorney again. I got to... Oh yeah, there's a tower. You get put in a prison cell and there's a tower. I'm trying to keep away from spoilers there. So yeah, I'm at the start of the tower. I've also been playing Zelda Wind Waker HD a little bit. I haven't been playing much. I've been playing those other 2 games mainly. I haven't had much time to myself really because of work and just generally being drained when I get home. So yeah, there's Wind Waker, which I've only got to the middle of the dungeon on Dragon Roost Island. I've played the game before on the GameCube. I just loved it so much I had to get the HD version for the Wii U. And yeah, it lives up to my expectations. It looks a million times better. There's loads of new features hanging around. You don't have to use the Wii U tablet. You can use a Wii U... Are they called Wii U Pro controllers? They're more like a normal controller for more normal games. What else? I've been playing Dead Space 3 as well. I got this just to play it co-op with someone I know. and I love it so much on co-op. If I was playing it on my own, I think I would get a bit bored. I loved Dead Space 1, I liked Dead Space 2, but Dead Space 3 doesn't quite have the feel of the others. It just feels like you're climbing a million ladders in a row, going up and down in a million elevators in a row, and it doesn't feel as interesting. Nothing is quite as unique as in Dead Space 1 and 2. There's none of the nursery section from Dead Space 2. There's none of the newness, the new feel of Dead Space 1, of it being a new game, you know? But it's not as bad as those other two Dead Space games. What are they called? Extraction and the other one. Yeah, that. So yeah, I'm enjoying it on co-op because you can, you know, you can talk through the mic through it all and whatever. Yeah, I'm not actually playing anything else, I don't think. I'm actually waiting for the new Zelda to come out now, which is A Link Between Worlds. It's actually a sequel to A Link to the Past, which was made back on the SNES years ago. Years and years and years ago. So yeah, I'm waiting for that. I think that's out on the 22nd, it's coming in the post. I think if you pre-order it with Game, a big gaming franchise over in the UK, then you get a little music box treasure thing. But now that I've gone back on the site, it's actually changed the details to it being, if you buy the collector's edition, then you get that. So I'm not sure if I'll get it or not. I'm hoping so, but I'm not entirely bothered if we don't get a little musical box. But it would be amazing to have it just because of Zelda music, you know. As well as that, the PS4 is coming out soon. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I haven't got it pre-ordered, so I might not get it day one. I'll try and get it day one. But if it's not in stock in a couple of the shops around by me, then I'm not too bothered, you know. Because of the fact that there's not many games out for it yet, I'm looking forward to Call of Duty Ghosts. Even though it's going to be very similar to the other Call of Duties, everyone knows it's going to be like that. But it's just a nice change from the other Call of Duty games, because there are tiny differences where I play Call of Duty so much that you can really feel the difference in just the tiniest of differences. If your little character looks a tiny bit different, then it makes all the difference because you've played it so much and you've gotten so used to every little detail, you know? So I'm looking forward to Ghosts, as well as Contrast. Now, I don't know how to explain Contrast because I've only seen a trailer myself. It's about these two female characters. One lives in the shadows, I think, and one lives in the real world. And it's like a platformy, puzzly type of game. I'm thinking it's going to be similar to Rain for PS3, but like a bigger budgeted Rain. I'm not sure, but I think Contrast is coming to Plus for free for the PS4. If not straight away, then pretty much. So that's going to be fun. Yeah, so that's all I'm looking forward to for the PS4. There's a couple of other games coming to PS4 free with Plus. I think there's a popular Steam game coming for free. Is it called Don't Starve? I think that's the name of it. It's like an indie-ish game where you wander around the world trying not to starve and to keep yourself alive at night by lighting campfires and collecting branches and resources and stuff. And it looks very Tim Burton-ish, so that's why I wanted to try it from the get-go, but it's so expensive on Steam. I just never got myself to buy it, you know. But yeah, that is every single game I am playing at the moment. I got a bit of a backlog as well. I've got Croc for the PS1, which I found in this really cheap second-hand store. I've got Pikmin 3 to get to, because I love the first two, but whenever I do go on the Wii U, I end up going on Zelda Wind Waker, and it's not very often I do end up going on the Wii U. Because I've got it all plugged, all the plugs and stuff behind my TV, all set up to the PS3 and the PC. And if I want to change it over to the Wii U, it's very awkward how I've set it up. I should really do it properly, but laziness. Anyways, that is everything. I'm not actually reading anything at the moment, except this is a popular manga. Ooh. Or at least a popular anime and a popular manga. It's called Durarara. For some reason it's called Dru, but I think that's the Japanese name for it. Dru. Like a motorbike, you know. And it's because there's a headless motorbike chick going through the city, and it's how she affects everyone, how all the characters get to know each other, the couple of deaths that go on, not many, it's not a bloody anime damn, really, or manga. But yeah, it's that. And I also have the last volume out to date of Higurashi to read, which I am looking forward to loads. It's all about the main villain and how the main villain tries to stop the girls once again, and the boy, from living through the arc. But I think this is the arc where they actually all survive and beat the villain. So that's why I'm excited about that one. But there's another 2 volumes after this one, at least 2. No, 1 or 2. Anyway, this has been Greeny XI. I hope you've enjoyed. If you haven't already, check out my Let's Plays of Final Fantasy VI, which is dark and serious and longer episodes, and feels like the more hardcore of the 2 Let's Plays. That's my intention anyway. And my other Let's Play, Super Mario Sunshine, which is really short, happy, sunny, all that crap. So, been Greeny XI. Hope you've enjoyed. See you again in a bit.